Good morning, YouTubers. Hope everybody's having a great day. Got a great video planned out for you guys today. I actually just went grocery shopping this evening, came home, I put my groceries in the fridge, and then I was trying to think of what I could do today's video on. And as I was reading through the comments, I stumbled across a comment from a subscriber in Italy. And he had said basically how the consumerism in America is what kind of gave us essentially where we are today. And he's absolutely right. It's going to be it was our, I don't want to say saving grace, but it was basically what put the United States, in my opinion, on top. And that consumerism, after the war, we were producing, we were buying stuff, we were spending, we had a huge GDP, good economy, and essentially people were charging more and more stuff. But it's also going to be our downfall. And if you're here in the United States, you already know what I mean by that, because we're seeing interest rates now. With the interest rates and people having huge maxed out credit cards, people can't afford stuff. And prices on everything are getting more and more expensive. And the truth of the matter is, we don't make do. The average American person does not make do. Now, if you're watching the channel, you're probably a stacker, you're a saver, you're a producer, you make do. And I think it's important that you kind of think about some of the stuff that we spend our money on, because essentially that does lead to the lifestyle that we'll live. Now, everything you see in front of you, except for maybe something that might be hiding slightly in the background. But even some of that stuff is, that you can't see, is still marked down, kind of like that. I buy this when I make popcorn from scratch. It's regularly $5 almost, and it was only $3. So I like to shop deals. But all the vegetables and stuff you see here is what they consider either expired or almost expired. And it's funny because here in the United States, Americans have gotten kind of spoiled. We don't want food that's out of date. I actually have been called gross for buying this stuff. It's kind of funny. I find it comical because when I show you some of these items, you're going to be probably blown away. And some of you guys may have gone to the grocery store and you've seen these stickers on stuff that say half off. But here's the thing. This stuff translates to this stuff. How you spend your money translates. I'm going to show you a couple of the items that's expired and, in some people's eyes, disgusting. Oh, this romaine lettuce. Oh, that's disgusting. It's half off. Let's take a look. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this lettuce. I mean, I'm actually going to open it because I don't care. I'm going to probably have romaine salad for dinner. Only because I've noticed lately, romaine, it seems to be helping my stomach. I've been having some stomach issues. And that's kind of leading up to some of the medical issues that I've been dealing with. And someone out there might say, maybe if you quit buying old food to save money, you wouldn't have those problems. However, I'm not convinced that my issues are related to the food that I eat. Because I eat a lot of vegetables. I eat a lot of chicken. I do eat pork, even though some of my friends are like, you shouldn't be eating pork at all. We'll take a look real quick at these portobellos real quick. So these are portobello mushrooms. I'll stuff them with cheese, spinach. I mean, there's nothing wrong with these. But here in the United States, people are spoiled. We're spoiled on the stuff that we buy. We're spoiled on the stuff that we eat. Oh, that's disgusting. Pico de gallo. It's expired. Who wants to eat expired, marked down stuff? I mean, but come on. Really? Take a look at that. Does anything look wrong with that? And I know that there's a lot of people out there that just don't buy the stuff. And I had someone tell me one day, I don't know if I would want to share that with people, because if more people bought that stuff, you wouldn't be able to save the money that you save by buying that type of stuff. All this stuff, by them marking it down, they're still not losing a penny off of it. A little bag of stir fry. I love this. I'll end up putting some chicken and I'll do stir fry. Nothing wrong with any of this. Nice bag of salad. It's got kale in there, a lot of different stuff. Plus it actually comes with cranberries, nuts, all kinds of good stuff. Pineapple. Now pineapple, Nothing wrong with it. I mean, literally half off. Now, some people don't buy this stuff, the pineapple, because it's usually priced higher. This pineapple right here is regularly $6.50. However, they had a $1 off coupon and it was half off. So that brought it to $3.50. And then the $1 off brought it to $2.50. And those are nice pinwheels, I guess you want to call them. I don't know what you call them. Basically, they're cored and they're pieces of pineapple ready to eat. They're fresh, so there's nothing wrong with it. And then obviously I got this over here. Some people don't buy them because those are regularly like $10, which is a lot for a soup kit. I mean, it just makes a pot of soup, but it's got everything you need in here to make soup. However, for $5, I like it because it's got everything I need right then and there. By buying that, I literally get to save money on silver, and that I can move that money to silver. But unfortunately, here in America, we have become a consumer-driven society. We have to kind of appeal to people. I'll be honest, when I buy this stuff at the grocery store, there are some people that give me funny looks, because here I am. Literally, I will stop by the grocery store on a fairly regular basis and buy items that are marked down. I mean, I literally will plan my next 2 days' meals off of stuff that I could pick up at a fraction of the cost. Especially if you're in any kind of a little town where there's essentially less selling, I guess you can say. Big cities, though, here's the thing. Let's say you go to a bigger town with a bigger grocery store in a ritzier neighborhood. I hate to say it like that. Those people, too, they seem more... I don't know what the word is. Like they want nicer product. They want fresher product. They certainly don't want something that's on sale because they don't really see the value in this stuff. It's not just about saving money. When you're buying stuff like this, you have more opportunity to, one, eat healthier. Despite people telling you that, oh, that's not healthy, it's old, this and that. It has a lot to do with that. It has a lot to do with meal planning. I don't know how many people I know that have tons and tons of stuff in their refrigerator, and a lot of the stuff just goes in the trash. I see people when they clean out their fridge all the time, and I'll be talking to them, and maybe I'll walk over to the fridge, get a drink, and I'll kind of glance what people have. I'm not snooping, but if you're observant, you're observant. That's just the way it is. People throw a lot of food away. I actually got one friend, he's got 2 big freezers, and the stuff never really gets rotated. It's in there. He says, no, it never really goes bad if it's just frozen. And that's true to a certain point. You're probably not gonna, you can get frostbite and stuff, but it's not gonna go bad. But the amount of money you save by being more organized on your food, by buying stuff that's 1 day to expire. Grocery stores, they got 2 options. They either throw this stuff away or they mark it down. And if you can translate your cost of food to end up getting some free silver out of the deal, it's a good deal. Now, what are the downsides? I mean, to me, there's not really many downsides aside from the dirty looks that some people might give you if you are buying this type of stuff. But I don't really even worry about that because I'm not the type of person that really cares what other people think. I've had a few people already knock me about wanting to go to the Philippines, and they're like, dude, why you want to go to the Philippines? You're so un-American, or this and that, or different little jokes about finding a younger woman over there or something like that. It's kind of comical because people really don't understand what is going on in the world. We are led to all do the same thing, to go to work, make money, buy things so we can pay taxes on those things, and then pay taxes to hold those things and maintain them things. So we can pay taxes when we give that away, when we transfer it to somebody, when we sell it, pay taxes, all the way up to when we pass away, we can pay taxes. The system is stacked against us. It's not just, this channel ain't just about stacking silver. It's about living a better lifestyle. And if you're making the right choices in your life, you have a lot of opportunity. If I was to go to any other country in the world, all the products that you see in front of you, even the half off price, is more expensive than their stuff. I mean, you take this package of chicken. The chicken was only 25% off. I don't know. With meats, they only do 25% off. On vegetables, they do 50% off. I don't really know why they do that. It's just something they do. Probably because maybe there's not as much of a markup. But, I had someone else leave me a comment that said, man, I've been looking into the Philippines while you were talking. I had to reset the video to start watching it again because I kind of started watching and looking at all these stuff in the Philippines. In other countries, these people are poor. These people are poor compared to Americans. That's why when an American goes to some of these other countries, I don't want to say we're celebrities, but they look at us like we would look at a celebrity. I mean, if you were walking down the street and you bumped into Tom Cruise, you'd probably be a little bit in awe, maybe, if you know who Tom Cruise is. Some people probably may not. But, when Americans go to these countries, they look at us in awe because of the lifestyles that we live. Look at the stuff that we spend our money on. Think about it for a minute. I can go over there and I get a knockoff pair of Nike shoes for about $5 to $10. Here, I mean, people buy shoes that are Nikes for hundreds of dollars. I actually saw one kid spend $1,000 on a pair of sneakers. Does he wear them? Not really. They're just for show. A lot of people buy things now that they don't need to impress people that really don't care. Everybody is out to, I don't know, keep up with the Jones, maybe some people call it. There's a lot of different names for it. But change your lifestyle. Start stacking precious metals. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's going to preserve you later. Because the truth of the matter is, if I go to any other country in the world and I take this ounce of silver, and I know someone's out there is going to be like, you can't eat it. You can't, people don't want it. You sell it. I had one comment. It basically was people sell their silver. They buy their silver over spot, and then they sell their silver for 20% under spot. And they're lucky to get that. I'd like to know some of these people. I really would. Because I don't know anybody selling silver for 20% under spot. I mean, do I get a good deal once in a while? Absolutely. But a lot of people, they're not selling it for 20% under spot. If they bought silver, then they have a little bit of an understanding. There are going to be people out there that might have bought to get rich quick, and then a year later it only went up, $3, and they're like, dude, that's not a big enough profit. 10% is nice. If I could get 10% on my net worth every year from now until forever, I would be extremely happy, because you could live off of just the interest. And it doesn't add up to me why people are the way they are. So I'm a firm believer that consumerism made this country what it is, but also we're getting to the point where our cards are about ready to get shut off. And I don't mean that in like a collapse of the system. Do I think the system could collapse? Absolutely. But it ain't just that. It's you're being put in debt so you can essentially be a slave to the system. They want you to be in debt. Why? Because the more in debt you are, the more you will have to work the rest of your life. Whether or not you're religious, there's actually a scripture in the Bible. It says that the debtor is the slave to the lender. And they truly are. And they know this, so they put you in that position. They entice you to buy these items that you don't really need. You go out, you buy them. Now you've got them on a charge card. And you don't think about that little interest that you pay every month. And it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And it just amazes me. It really does. So I know this was not the typical video. I didn't even ask you to subscribe if you're watching this video, or hit that thumbs up. So please, if you made it this far, hit the thumbs up. I usually start off with that every day. Hit that thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. I mean, does this food look disgusting to you? Let me know too the country you're in. Just in your comment, just say I'm in whatever country you're in. I mean, I know a lot of you guys are in America. It's rare that I see a comment from Italy. I see some comments from Australia. I see some comments from Canada. Once in a while, Mexico. Rarely the Philippines. So anywhere in Asia. I wonder if our stuff even gets shown in Asia. Who knows? But leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think. I love to hear your opinions on stuff. Would you eat the stuff that's in front of you? Obviously, you wouldn't eat the silver. But it could buy you something to eat. So it's definitely worth it. I like to hear people's opinion. and thoughts. And I thank y'all for watching. A little bit of a short video, but we are going into the holiday weekend, about ready to for Thanksgiving here in the United States. And I think it's important that people get to be thankful for what they have. I think a lot of people sometimes lose sight of how well they have it. I'll be honest, I'm guilty of that sometimes. I sometimes think, boo hoo hoo. You know, I don't know how happy I am in my position. I have one friend that I've been talking to about that. He's, that's because you live alone, dude. People that are alone generally don't have, you talk to your subscribers, but you essentially stick to yourself. And that's probably true. But we lose sight of what we need to be grateful for, you know. So I definitely am grateful for my health and stuff. So with that being said, I thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all have a great holiday weekend, a great Thanksgiving, and I will be putting up videos nonstop. I'll be going live this weekend sometime, and we will be doing our members event. So if you're not a member and you'd like to become a member, it's only $1.99. You can click that member join below. If you're on an iPhone, you won't see that there. You have to go through your web browser and then go to youtube.com and then go to T-Square Talk and then so on. And then basically then you can hit the join. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you all have a great day and hope to see you guys again tomorrow. Take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up.